afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Neil Silverman. I am Matt's cousin. I'm his friend. And apparently I am also his minister. Matt and Kelly very kindly asked me to perform this ceremony for them. But before I could answer, my wife jumped up and said, "Oh, sure, he'll do it." So here I am, officially ordained online. The way it works is you send them $15 and they send you a beautiful certificate, full color, with a big embossed seal in the corner. Suitable for framing, it says. So, and there's a blank line on the top which says, "Print your name here," which I did. So obviously I know exactly what I'm doing. Nothing to worry about. So sit back, enjoy yourselves. This will be the first time experience for all of us. Let's begin. Blessed be all of us who have come here and share in the beauty and joy of life together. These words were first expressed by Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, standing under the tree of life. We are gathered here under this tree, representing to us today that tree of life. The Bible tells us that when God created Adam, that Adam lived in paradise. The whole world belonged to him, a world of peace and beauty and quiet. And Adam said, as he looked out upon that world and saw that he was alone, all alone, in that beautiful, perfect world, all that peace, beauty, quiet. He said the very first prayer ever. He said, "God, I cannot live here alone, even though it is paradise." And God responded to that prayer and gave him Eve to be his soulmate. And that continues to this day as it becomes part of our lives and our task to find our soulmates, that perfect person with whom we share our lives. And now we, as family and friends, we can ask, have we had any influence on Matt and Kelly's arrival at this point in their lives? Have we done anything, collectively or separately, to bring them together today? The answer is yes. We have all, in some way, large or small, shaped their lives by the examples of the lives that we lead. For all of us are role models to one another. Often those of us in the front rows, including those of us up here at the altar, may feel that our influence has been the strongest. Those seated further back may feel less involved. But don't confuse distance from the altar with importance. That Matt and Kelly wanted you here today, and that you are here, is what is so important. So, if most of us feel that we have influenced Matt and Kelly's lives in some way, then certainly all of us have advice for them as to what constitutes a perfect marriage. But since I'm the only one standing here in an official capacity, I get to go first. It's customary to speak of love, respect, friendship, trust, and communication. But let me add two more thoughts, which are really only one: giving and accepting. The finger painting your mother placed on the refrigerator door was an act of both giving and accepting, as is, or will be, the overcooked dinner, as are moments of silence, as are all acts of caring, which allow our relationships to grow. There is a book, which many of you may be familiar with, titled, "All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten by Robert Fulghum. He says, all of what I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile in nursery school. And he goes on, these are the things I learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt someone. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and milk are good for you. Give them to someone who feels sad. Live a balanced life. Take a nap in the afternoon. Not now. And finally, be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the plastic cup? The roots go down and the leaves go up, and nobody really knows how or why. But that teaches us to accept God's wonders. And it is still true, no matter how old you are. When you go out into the world, it's best to hold hands and stick together. Kelly's stepdad, Carl Anderson, has written a poem for Matt and Kelly that he would like to share with us. Carl?
Good afternoon. This is for Kelly and Matt on their wedding. The world is shaped by those we love, who seed the roses of the heart. They nurture treasured memories that script the pathways of life's chart. Once long ago I came to know young Kellyanne had made her way into, into the dungeons of my soul, where love and love alone hold sway. I watched her grow from year to year to be a person kind and sweet, with sunny smile and laughing eyes, winning o'er each small defeat. And now she has found her truest love and enters into married bliss, with Matt forever by her side to heal her with a perfect kiss.
Thank you, Carl. We talked earlier of our search for the perfect soulmate. But how do we know when we found that person? Someone who wants not to change us, but to love us as we are. So I've asked Matt and Kelly to write a short love letter to each other, something they can keep and can look back upon with love and remembrance of this day. Matt, would you read your letter?
You can stay there. Take the mic.
Thank you, Neil, for printing this out for me. To my darling Kelly, I had a lot of trouble writing this letter. I would sit and think about what to write, and after a while I'd just be daydreaming about you and I still have a blank paper in front of me. But I have the best problem that a man could have. I have trouble putting into words how I feel about you. And it's not just when I'm trying to write you a letter that I'm daydreaming about you. I think about you all the time. And I think about our walks to the cafe and our TV nights. And I think about when we laughed together. And I've been daydreaming about this day since you said yes. And you made me so happy, and I can't wait to start our life as Mr. and Mrs. And I'm looking forward to trips together and more TV nights. And I'm looking forward to getting old and wrinkly with you. I love you.
And Kelly?
Matt, since I was a small girl, every time I drove under a bridge, saw a shooting star, or threw a penny in a well, I wished I would meet the man of my dreams, and he would whisk me away, and we'd one day get married. And when we first met, I was just in awe of how respectful, kind, and wonderful you were. From the amount of love that you have for your family, and now the love that you have for mine, it's just amazing. You treat me like a princess, even when I don't deserve it. And you love me unconditionally. So now whenever I go under a bridge or see a shooting star or throw a penny in a well, I don't have to wish to meet my soulmate because you're that man. And I'm so grateful to have you in my life. And all I have to wish for now is that we'll always be together, be forever in love, and happy beyond belief. And I love you so much, and thank you for loving me back.
Thank you both for sharing your thoughts. That was beautifully done. Matt, do you, of your own free will and consent, and before family and friends, take Kelly to be your wife? Somebody's thinking. Promise to love her, honor her, cherish her, and respect her uniqueness all the days of her life.
I do.
And Kelly, do you, of your own free will and consent, and before family and friends, take Matt to be your husband? And do you promise to love him, honor him, cherish him, and respect his uniqueness all the days of his life?
I do.
Good. Kelly will now exchange their vows, which I've also written down for you. You each put one and you read the line next to your name. Yes.
I, Kelly, take you, Matt, to be my husband,
I, Matt, take you, Kelly, to be my wife,
my constant friend,
my faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
in the presence of our family and friends.
I offer you my vow, vow
To be your faithful partner in sickness and in health,
in good times and in bad.
and in joy as well as in sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
To support you in your goals.
to honor and respect you,
To laugh with you and cry with you.
and to cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
And to cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
Matt and Kelly, now we're going to exchange the rings. Elias, do you have those rings? Give them to Matt, please. Matt, please place your ring on Kelly's finger and say your vow, which Kelly is holding.
This ring is a token of my love. I marry you with this ring, with all that I have and all that I am.
And Kelly, please place your ring on Matt's finger and say your vow.
This ring is a token of my love. I marry you with this ring, with all that I have and all that I am.
May God bless you and keep you. May God make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. It is traditional in our ceremonies for the bride and groom to share a bottle, a glass. We can share a bottle later. Now we'll just do the glass. Blessed is God, creator of the fruit of the vine. Kelly, take a sip. Not before the service. Frank. Now, back to Adam and Eve. After they had walked together in the Garden of Eden and had expressed their love and devotion to each other, they asked for God's help because they were afraid. They were afraid of the darkness. So God sent them fire to each one of them. Hold it. Hold it. Careful, let's not burn down the tree of life. And God told them that this fire would give them warmth when it was cold, and would light a path as they searched for a path through their lives. So they took the fire that God had given them. Slight intermission while we reinvent fire. So they took the fire that God had given them, and they touched their fires together. Put your candles together. And the whole world was enveloped by the light and the warmth and the radiance of their love. May the light that you kindle together light your paths and your lives and your love. It is customary in our wedding ceremonies to conclude with the breaking of the glass. It is a tradition of many interpretations, but what each has in common is the wish of good luck and good fortune to the newlyweds. Upon hearing the breaking of the glass, it is customary for all of us to say Mazel Tov, which means good luck in Hebrew. Put this down by the button.
Got my sneaker,
Yay, Mazel Tov.
Now, for the best part. It is my honor and my privilege, before all of us present and before God, to pronounce you, Matthew and Kelly, married. Matt, you make this the bride.
Yay.
to follow that act. Right? No way. I just got to hug people.
He's still my baby. Fred.
Kind of nice to get it over. Hey, Fred.
Hey, how's it going?